If you are a real estate agent, if you sell houses, you probably buy houses, or if you sell houses, listen up right now. Listen up right now. If you're selling houses, let's say that's your thing, or you're a real estate agency, you're a real estate company, you sell houses to new home buyers, you're selling houses, even if you are a home owner and you really want to sell your house or you want to rent your house, real estate agent, if you are renting apartments, houses, mansions, whatever you name it, if it's location, private property, commercial, whatever it is. I started reading a few blog posts and articles, and they did this survey. I believe it was a research that they did, and the top local business categories that consumers were searching, real estate was one of them. So, if you're a real estate agent, or even if you're an entrepreneur, you're doing it yourself, you're virtual wholesaling. The thing is I got this example from my experience. When I was going to college and I was moving to Gainesville, University of Florida, I didn't know no place in there. So I went to Google and I typed in apartments for rent. Now, most of the results were like ads, more ads, was taking up the whole space, like local directories and ads. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, a lot of people move around. People. There are people out there because the travel local business industry was a popular search. Like, people like to travel, but if they don't know nothing about the location, they will type it up. If they want to rent a house, if they want to buy a house, I even read another article that said that in Miami, Brazilian searchings, like the Brazilians was searching for houses in Miami. They top one of the most searches. So if you're selling a house in Miami and you rank your YouTube video on Google page one, showing the how the house look, got a nice product display, product review video, and you got it on Google page one. Now, when those Brazilians or maybe someone in the local area types in house for rent in Miami, Florida, house for rent in Miami Beach, house for rent in Brickell, Florida, house for rent at Ventura, Florida. You know, you could get massive exposure here. And if you're a homeowner, you want to sell your house, you want to get it on Google, watch this little research here. Like, what I normally do is search for videos on Google for different local business categories. That's what I do a lot, and not a lot of local businesses are ranking their YouTube videos. So let's go on YouTube here. So we type in, let's say, house for rent in Miami Shores, Florida. So we got a few videos here for Miami Shores, Florida. I live like a couple minutes away. Well, my family members live a couple of ways from Miami Shores. It's a very nice neighborhood. It's a little pricey, but it's nice. Oh, didn't want to show that here. Let's try another one. Okay, this one is a house for sale, and it got the address here, which is pretty good. Well, they should have had a more like kind of a review instead of adding images. It would have been better with like a video. Okay, let's see if we can find anyone. No. Well, let's say let's choose another category because I don't see a lot of people right here ranking for house for rent Miami Shores, Florida. So They need to start getting it popping. But let's look at this house here. I'm looking for one with a nice review of the location, the property, giving like a brief idea of how it really looks. So let's see this one. Nice introduction. See, something like that, like this, got a visual presentation, got over 1,000 views, over 300 subscribers. See, this is a nice, you giving your clients everything right now if you're a real estate agent. And this is by,
you're in Key West.
Sorry about
Time to
that.
get in the water with Fury.
Let me see who it was by. Hybrid Reality Group. Subscribe to them. Subscribe to them. They do a good job of that presentation. Sorry about that. I just got to sign in here so I could give them a nice subscription. I'm going to subscribe to them. They did a really good job at the presentation. I really like how the intro opening with the apartment. So let's go back. House for rent in Miami Shores, Florida. Go back. There it goes here. See how the introduction, 2-story Miami Shores. Nice introduction. Let me see if they provided a link. Yep, they got their link on there. That's good. Nice introduction. Visual image. You don't just add still images, you gotta make your video presentable. So now imagine this video here on Google page 1. Imagine that house for rent in Miami Shores, Florida, and then boom, it pops up. Residential, let's look for Miami Beach. Let's try condos. Condos for sale in Miami Beach, Florida. Miami Beach has a lot of condos. So let's take a look at this one. So you're a real estate agent. You're selling condos, man. This is a very beneficial. This could be very, very beneficial. Okay. A nice visual too. Nice visual. Good quality images. So you see, these companies, these agencies, real estate, local businesses, man, they could have a lot of opportunity, man. A lot of opportunity. Now, let's say somebody houses. This is what I had typed in before when I was going to college. So apartment for rent in Gainesville, Florida. This is what I had typed in here on Google page 1, and there were no videos. You're going to see in a little bit. Now, let's take a look at more videos here. I'm looking for more like a review video where someone is talking, making a brief introductions, but it looked like it's mostly like still images. Oh, I like the music. I've passed by these apartments before. Another benefit, man. Listen, man, you got a video. You want to sell a house. Upload a video for it. And you're good to go. Just make sure your video is very neat. It attracts attention. It's nice. Don't just throw in any type of video on there, Partner rentals. Got the phone number there. See, it's a lot of opportunity now. Let's go on Google here. Let's go on GoDaddy, the big daddy, the go-to daddy. Let's go to Go. House for rent in Miami Shores, Florida. Oops. Is there any videos? No videos. See, these are mostly guides, directories, blog posts, but no main company. If you are a real estate agent and you're around the Miami area, look at this opportunity, man. These are for rentals. These are just third parties. No businesses is here right now. No business. Now imagine your business here. Boom. On top. Organic searches. Someone goes in house for rent. I'm moving to Miami Shores, Florida. I want to rent a house. Let me type in house for rent in Miami Shores, Florida. And your video appears. Boom. Top position. Top position. I'm telling you, couple articles said that the most popular local biz categories are financial services, restaurants, beauty salons, like anything that deals with beauty, and real estate, auto parts, and I believe the other one was like with advertising and stuff like that. So this is a great opportunity here. Let's look at Gainesville. Oh man, I need an apartment for rent. I need an apartment for rent in Gainesville, Florida. Now, let's say it's summertime. New students want to go to Gainesville. They never been there before. They're from another state, maybe another country. But they might want to search for apartments. They gotta have a place to sleep, to lay their head down. Let me see. No videos. Same thing. Apartment guides, apartment guides, apartment guides, apartment guides. Oh, Swamp Reynolds. They're doing good. They're pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I've been there a couple of times. A lot of students be there. It's like a hangout spot. It's like a bar as well. But it's nice. Swamp Reynolds, they're nice. After that, it's just apartment guides. See, Swamp Reynolds, I believe is like around the swamps. It's probably gets together, but there's like a bar. It's like a hangout. It's called the Swamp. So I'm thinking it's around that area. But all of this here are apartment guides. Now, let's say one of these videos here, apartment for rent in Gainesville, Florida. So let's look at one of these videos right here. Look at one of these videos here.
EOS shave cream is rich, moisturizing, and packed with natural shea butter.
And
To
packed
leave
with
your skin
natural
super
shea
soft
butter.
and
Boom. Boom. Video on first page. No video here.
We're taking student living to a whole new level,
To a
announcing
whole
the
new
new
level.
University House on 13th Street.
Look
This
at
amazing
this.
student apartment community is only 6 blocks from the University of
So if
Florida
that
campus.
new student,
University
international
House blends
student,
an array of amenities with your
taps
choice
in
of a
on
1, 2,
Google,
3, or 4
house for
bedroom floor
rent
plan. Our brand
in
new
Gainesville,
apartment homes
Florida,
come fully furnished with private patios
they
or
will see your
balconies in
video.
select units. Inside, you'll find all the modern comforts and conveniences you've come to expect, from gourmet kitchen.
Let's take a look at another one. Man, if you're a real estate agent, man, you really need to get on the ball game here, man. You got a lot of competition. I've been in the estates. It's have a lot of convenience stores, like when Dixie around it, or like a game store, Chinese food store. It's pretty nice in there. I've been in there a couple times. My old roommate lived in there. I had a couple friends that lived in there. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, this is what I like about the video as well. They have the number here, and they have the website. See, this video could convert. It has the possibilities to convert well. Give that a like. Oh, I'm the first like. Let's look at uh maybe mansions for sale in Star Island. It's where a lot of rich people stay at. It's close to the beach. Pass around there a lot of times over the bridge. There's like a bridge you cross over. So hope one of these videos have a review. Star Island Drive. Nice opening. Nice opening. Nice opening. Very nice opening. Nice opening. Yeah, nice opening. Ooh. Man, these mansions look beautiful, man. Beautiful. So let's look at one or maybe two more. Let's look at another one. Man, Star Island. I used to work for a moving company.
So tell me
Nikki
about
Beach.
the design frame. What makes it so
And
special?
we used to go to like
The
a lot of rich
construction is
people
framed as
houses
Our
and
island, home
moving
to the rich
furniture.
and shameless. Sorry, be famous.
Oh, this not a market video. Sorry about that. But you get the point here, man. There's just so many opportunities. Let me try Berkeley. No, Coral Gables. Coral Gables, that's another nice area in Miami. Very sophisticated, you know. Had a friend there that lived in Coral Gables. He was the first wealthy friend that I had. He was living in a $3 million house, you know. There's pretty nice houses out there. Pretty nice houses. Very huge. Very huge. Clean neighborhood. Clean neighborhood. So we're gonna look at one last one. You know, just wanted to kind of show you an idea, like it's a new opportunity that you could tackle, and maybe just move into it, man. Just secure your spot. Rank your video on Google page one. Show people the houses you got to sell, and even if you're a homeowner, you want to sell a house, just do it. Just do it. See another one here in Fort Lauderdale. Nice. Fort Lauderdale have some nice houses too. Deerfield Beach. Wow. Wow, this is sophisticated stuff here, man. So, I'm not gonna say anymore here right now. If you're a local business owner and you're in the real estate local business category, man, just make sure if you're about to create a new video, or you're trying to create a new marketing video, or whatever the situation is, just make sure you record inside of the house. Like, make sure you record the rooms, the bathroom, the backyard, the windows, the roof, the carpets, the floor, everything. Give them a nice visual, and you will sell. This will convert. I'm telling you, man. You have an opportunity here. You have an opportunity. Okay? So if you haven't ranked a YouTube video on Google page one yet, video SEO can help you with that. Okay? So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a few likes. I will be doing more research in all the local business categories. I will also be providing like YouTube tips, how to increase your business value with YouTube, using videos in your marketing. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be on every update. It's going to be some pretty cool stuff that I am going to share, especially with local business owner. But this video is just to show real estate agents or homeowners you could outbeat the competition. So a lot of people selling the real estate category is competitive. So how can you outrank your competitors? This is one way. Create a nice video, product description, product display. You're selling a house, that's a product. You have to show the customer all about the product. Kind of add a voiceover as well. It's nice to use images and have a little music, but interact with the customer. Like take a shot. You walking in the door and say welcome home. Give a little touch and try to convince your buyers that they're making the right choice by choosing you. See you in other videos, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.